Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is the Ancient Meddler, and I'm back again with the continuation of our Manor Lords game that we started a few days ago. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. So we're going to load the game that we had last time, which should be the last one saved. And it was on the 21st of January, and it's about a week ago. So I am completely unsure where we left off. No, I kind of have an idea. So we're getting our village up and running. We've made a couple of upgrades on our city center, our village, and we had just been getting our church done. Yep, this is where we're at. So this is our village. It's called Earl Hart, and oops, didn't mean to click on that. So we are currently a medium village, and in order to move up to the next level, which would be large village, we need to have 10 level 1 burgage plots. We currently have 7, and then we're going to need 5 level 2 burgage plots, and we currently have 4. So I've got to do some building. I got to put in at least 3 more level 1 burgage plots, and I got to put in at least one, upgrade at least one to level 2. Let's take a quick look around our village. So we can see we got these nice burgage plots here with their gardens growing some nice food, which is contributing to our community. Over here we have our fisherman's hut, and we have some people out there fishing. Then here's where we put our church, up on top of this hill. Oh, by the way, my cold is getting better. So I was getting really sick last week, and it finally went away. I had RSV. Right down here's where we're doing our logging, and we have a saw pit and a tannery, which is tannery takes hides and turns them into leather. And once you have leather, that means you have a source of clothing in your markets. Here's where we have our storehouse and our granary, which are right next to each other, close to the market. And then we have our hunting camp here, which is kind of odd that it's so far away from everything. This is where our wild animals are. If you remember, we have a clay deposit down here. We have a stone deposit here. Fish pond, wild animals, salt, which salt is used later on in the game for some stuff that I've not even produced yet. All right, so that's a quick overview of where things are. We have a stonecutter camp I built to get the stone, and 2 small stables here, woodcutter's lodge here. Okay, we have currently got 12 families. 11 of them are assigned to work. 1 unassigned family, which is the family that does all the building and all the toting, carrying stuff around. Apart from the ones that are associated with, like, our oxen and our storehouse and granary, they have carts, hand carts and stuff. So the general kind of carrying stuff around is being done by that unassigned family. Okay. Our approval rating is at 58%, which is decent, and it's going up. And it says it went up like 8 points because we have market food variety and market clothing variety. I don't know why we have clothing variety. What are we producing that makes different kinds of clothes? All right, as far as housing goes, we have no available housing, right? No, we have, oh yeah, we have a living space for 4 more people. So we've got housing for 4 more people. So that's good. So we have some room for growth still. All right, as far as who's doing what, I don't remember that. So we got one family getting fish. We have 2 families hunting for food. We've got 2 families logging. 1 family working in the saw pit. 1 family in the tannery. We don't have anybody working in the church yet. And I don't know. I've played the game a bunch, and I've assigned people to the church, and I've not assigned people to the church. And I don't know that I see a difference. So if somebody knows the difference, let me know. Why do I need to put somebody working in the church? Does it actually help? Stone cutter. 1 family cutting stone. So I'm trying to find a resource that we could actually make some money off of. I don't have anybody cutting firewood right now, but we have fuel for 14 months, so we don't really need it. We have food for 14 months, so we're in good shape on food and fuel. Okay, so let's start talking about getting these things upgraded. Let's look at our burgage plots and see what they need. So this is currently a level 2 burgage plot. In order to go to level 3, we need to have a tavern supply, which means I have to have a tavern built. I have to have ale. Either I have to buy the ale or I have to make the ale. To make the ale, I need malt. To make the malt, I need barley. And then I also need to upgrade my church to level 2. So this is going to be a long-term thing before I get to a burgage plot level 3. So I'm not too concerned about that. So these are all my level 2 burgage plots here on this side. These are level 1. I need to upgrade at least one of them to level 2 so that I can advance my village. But this is saying that, so in order for me to go to level 2 burgage plot, I need water access, which they don't have because my well is over here, I think, somewhere. No, down here maybe? I don't know. I'll look at it in a minute. So I need to build another well. And then they need access to fuel stalls, food stalls, and clothing stalls, which right now they don't have access to any of that, which is weird because my market is like right here. So they should be getting it because everybody else got it. Which probably means I need to have more people working in my storehouse and working in my granary so that I can get more stalls built, and then the more stalls can handle more families. So that's something that I need to think about. As I get more people, I need to start putting more people in the granary and more people in the storehouse. And this is holding 380 out of 2,500, so it's good for quite a while. I don't need to upgrade it. And this is 140 out of 2,500, so it's fine. So I don't need to build any more granaries or storehouses for a while. Okay, but I do need to build some more plots. So let's go ahead. I need at least one more level 1 burgage plot, so let's get that going. And I'm not going to build ones with the backyard farms. I want to build some smaller ones. But I also want to make sure I don't run out of road space. So let's put a road in here. And then extend it. Just extend it down the hill. And then I'll build some burgage plots over here. Why not? Do I not have a road here? I don't. Why don't we put a road right here? Just follow that path. Sometimes you'll see these paths get formed from villagers walking back and forth in the same places, which lets you know that you might need to put a road there. So. All right. All right, so I did notice I needed a well. So before I put the burgage plot in, let's see about a well. So I got to get a well. Wells can only go where you have water. It has to be on a road. So I want to put this maybe here. Go ahead and add another one. Oh, I don't have enough goods. So I'm out of timber. And I'm out of timber because it's producing timber. This guy's using it all, so let's go ahead and turn him off. Let my timber build back up a bit. Let's check my work area. And then we'll give that some time. I got a new family, so let's go ahead and put that on the granary. And that should get us some more market stalls, which should affect our villager happiness as it starts fulfilling more of our villagers' needs. Let's see, what can I do with these guys. It says it has an animal pen. What kind of animals does it have? I thought it tells you when you have it. Chickens. Oh, you have to pick it here. See, okay. So this has the animal pen constructed, but I've got to figure out, do I want to get pigs or do I want to get goats? And this gives a passive yield of 1 meat and 1 hide every 150 days. This gives you 2 meat but no hides. So I think I need the hides. So I'll do goats. And why doesn't this one ask me that? Weird. I don't know why it's not asking me. So I'm going to switch this from animal pen. I want to do something else. Let's do... I don't have iron, so I can't really do that. This would enables production of clothes and cloaks and gambesons. Cobbler's workshop. Joiner's workshop. Wooden parts and shields. Butcher's workshop enables production of meat and hides and surplus. Let's do that one. That's new. That didn't used to exist. So this is going to be our butcher. Uh-oh. I forgot something important. When you convert your backyard extension into one of the advanced types, it takes a family to do that. So I no longer have any unassigned families, so I need to pull somebody off. Now, my understanding is when you take these, this is how my experience. So when you get rid of this, you lose those stalls. They don't come back. That's my understanding. So I don't know if that's true or not, which would seem like it's a bug if that's the case. So let's go ahead and take one guy off of the timber for now. Okay, so now we have an unassigned family available. And then when I get somebody that moves in, I'll go back and turn that back on. Let's go ahead and crank that up to the highest priority. All right, let's look at our supplies here. So we have 384 stone, so we're accumulating quite a bit of stone. We have a good number of planks too, so I might want to start thinking about selling some of these at my trading post, which I don't believe I've created yet. Nope, I don't think I have. Because I would build it down here along the King's Road, which means I would probably have put it right here, which I haven't done yet. So, okay, let's go ahead and build a trading post. It's under trade. And then you're going to pick the trading post and put it here. And then so once you have that, you can start doing trade, which you can have sort of a passive trade ability and then a more active trade with established trade routes. So without creating trade routes, you're going to get wandering merchants, wandering traders who are going to come through the King's Road, and they will stop at your trading post. And if you have things set to import or export, they will do passive trading for that. But if you establish trade routes, then you can have dedicated traders coming and going for specific things, and it affects the price as well. If I start doing trading, I really need to start focusing on some of these trade logistics and better deals developments, because they will help with your trading immensely. Right now I have advanced pawn keeping and trapping, so that's helping to produce food. What trapping does is it has your hunters also put out traps so they can get small game, which increases your meat supply. And then for your fish pond, what it does is it allows you to fish through winter because they will do ice fishing. Okay. So while these things are building up, let's check out the situation with the brigands and the bandits that are around us. So if I zoom out, you can see there's a bandit camp right over here. There's another one right here. And there's not one over here. So I think we can go take out some bandits. Let's see what we've got as far as our military goes. 17 of 36. So once I have the trading post, I can start importing some spears and shields, and that'll help me build this number up. But 17 is a good number, so let's go ahead and see what we can do with 17. I'm going to put it right here, and then tell it don't run. I think I mentioned this in the first video. When you deploy your military units, they will run to your deployment point. And if you don't stop them from running, see, it's run the positions on, so turn it off. They will be exhausted. This yellow line down here will drop, and it's very hard to get that to come back up. It takes time. And so, like it's they're 83% effective right now. And so I need them to be, there it goes, up to 95% now. All right, so let's click on this to select them, and then we're going to march them over here. I'm going to attack these guys, so I want them to come here and deploy right there. So some of the things you can do with your military is you can set the waypoint for them where you want them to go by right-clicking here, and they'll march there. But if you hold down the right mouse button, you can set up how you want them to be positioned. So this would be 2 ranks deep. This is 1 rank deep and spread out wide. Since they're spearmen, I think you can fight for the first 2 ranks, so I'm going to have them do that. And then they will march here. And here they come, slowly. When these guys notice them, they will come out and start fighting us. So let's go ahead and speed that up. Now, if they, I might not be able to get this far because they may start running across the field, so I may have to fight them over here. You get some terrain advantage if you're on a higher position. So I may just put them right here. See if that gives me some terrain advantage. I don't think they've noticed yet. Nope, they're still right here. You can see them. Here they come. All right, so let's just put it right here. And then I'm going to tell them, stand your ground. All right, we're in position. And here we go. Yeah, let's slow this down. Come on. There's 18 of them, there's 17 of us, but we're better than they are. So. I'm going to speed it back up again. Yep, now we're 17 to 17, 16, 17, 14, 13, 12. They're dropping like flies. 11, 10. We haven't lost anybody. I didn't lose a single person. Yay, I love it when it happens. So we didn't lose anybody, and they ran off. And so now we can come advance to their camp. So already that should have given us prestige, or influence. We should have gained a bunch of influence, and we'll gain money when we come over here and take out their camp. So in order to take over a territory, you need at least 1,000 influence. And right now I've only got 720, so it's not enough. So we're going to go take out their other camp since I didn't lose anybody. All right, go ahead and speed that up. You got to click right on the little square for where their camp is. Okay, new message. When searching through the enemy belongings, you find a stash of goods. They could be sent to your people who surely need them, though it's your right to keep it. So I can do a couple things. I can put this in my treasury. Treasury is used to pay the royal taxes, which I turned off. It's also used to hire mercenaries and your personal retinue, which I don't have yet. So I'm going to go ahead and say send this to the nearest town, which gives me, it increases my regional wealth, which I need to be able to trade. I need it to be able to add extensions to my burgage plots and things like that. So, all right, so the next one we want to get to is over here. So let's march them that way. Go ahead and speed this up to get them where they need to go. It's better to have them march slowly and speed up the game than to have them run. So I should be, set them here, and then we will advance. Here they come. Oh no, my guys are not in any kind of formation. Uh, 17. Yay, they went down. Uh-oh, I lost a guy. I hate it when that happens. With spearmen, I like to do stand your ground, make them come to me, make them fight. So I fight defensively. If I'm using axes or something like that, I'll fight a little more offensively. You can also get crossbowmen now, which is new. Right, they're down to 10. They're going to break here any second now. Watch my influence. My influence should go up. Yep, I got 1,000 influence now. Yay. Let's go take out this camp. And then I want to figure out which one of these territories I want to take first. This one has a rich iron deposit and rich stone, which would be nice since I already am doing stone. This one has rich wildlife. The one next to us has not a lot, so we're going to take over this one. I don't think we took the... Where are we? I don't think we clicked on the base. Where is it at? Yes, we did. Again, I'm going to keep this for myself. I'll find other ways of getting... No, let's go ahead and put it in the treasury. So that went into the treasury, so now I have 132 in my treasury. These guys I'm going to send home. and then scroll all the way out. Maybe I got to get out of this military mode. Scroll all the way out, and now we can really look at the map better. So I want iron, and that's the only one that has iron. So click on that and say claim it with influence. Boom. So this one will become mine once this claiming finishes. Speed this up for my dudes to get home. So I've claimed that territory, but I haven't put anybody in it. So I have to send like a group of settlers to go over there and start living there and start working. And there's a way to do that too. It's in here. I think it's settlers camp. It costs 250 of these things. So that's another reason why I need money in my treasury, which I forgot about. I need a settlers camp. Place it on empty claimed territory in order to settle it. Uh-oh, what's happening? Nice little cinematic. Oh, it just says I won the game. I think I won because I claimed that territory, so I could quit now and start a new game, or we can just keep going in sandbox mode. So I'm just going to do that. Continue playing in sandbox mode. Region claimed. All right. So now if you go all the way on the map, you'll see this is mine as well. But I can't really do anything with it until I build this settlers thing. So, okay, these guys I'm going to disband now. So they'll go back to work. And let's check on the progress of our construction. Our well is done. Now I'm going to put that burgage plot in that we were talking about. Okay, so let's go put some more burgage plots in. Where's my market? My market's down here. Okay. I'm going to put this over here. Nope. Let's put it here. Along this road, facing this way. And I'll put one stone's still there, it's still in the way, so. Alright, I got a person, so I said I was going to add it back to the timber. Let's go ahead and do that. Now I'm down to 9 months of fuel, so maybe I need to, instead of doing timber, I need to put somebody on woodcutter. Alright, more burgage plots. So I only have room for like 2 more families. I don't want to put it in here because I want to use this. Maybe I'll put another stables or something in here. Keep going this way. Put the tavern here. Let's go here. I'm going to reduce that so we get 2 families on 1 plot, which we talked about in the first. And I'm down to 3 timber, so let's let that build for now. Check the progress. It says I need 5 level 2, which I have now. Oh, that might have been why that one wasn't. I couldn't select the type of animals, but I think because this was actually upgrading. All right, so it says this is going to help. Which one did I pick? I don't remember what I picked. Armaments. Did I tell it? No, what did I pick? Oh, there it is. Connect to the road network production focus. I want to get production focus meat or sausage. Oh, there it is, sausage. So for sausage, I need salt. So in order to do, let's pick sausage, but I need to go get a salt mine going. And I'm not sure how you get salt. Let's see. Stone, salt. Build it right on top, and then connect a road to it. Here comes the soldiers heading home. Just adding some roads. In fact, I want to put a road all the way around this church. And I want to put the road along this farm, or this Burgage plot here. I want to have a road that goes like right there. And then like that. All right. So we're making some progress. Need to get this up. Your personal money usually collected from taxes. So in order to get taxes, I need to build my manor. So yay, we're at the point where I'm going to start working on getting my manor built. Okay, let's check our burgage plots. So these burgage plots can be upgraded. This one can be upgraded. This one. I told it goats, right? I remember now. I told that one goats. So I think this one's, yeah. I don't know why. All right. So we've got that being built. Which is going to give us salt, which we can then use to make sausages, and that's going to give us an additional food source, which will satisfy some of our food source variety that we need. All right, so we still only have 9 months of fuel. They are working. Another thing that I might think about is a forester. What a forester does is plants trees. So as we get into areas like this where we start knocking down all the trees and using up all the trees, the forester can go in here and plant them behind us and build that back up. But as you can see, we have tons of trees there. We have tons of trees down here. Well, I don't want to mess with those. We have tons of trees over here and here. So I'm not so concerned about the forester on this plot, on this region so far. Let's talk about manners. Manners are very important. And I'm not talking about manners as in behavior. I'm talking about manners as in a house manor, which is under administration. It's here, manor. So in order to build this, I have to have at least 5 timber, which I don't currently have, and I'll probably need more than that because as you build it out, you can add things to it. So you can add a tax office, you can add barracks for your troops, you can add towers and gates and fences, and all of that takes resources to do. So I got more people now. I can go. I don't have, this isn't built yet, so I'm not going to worry about it, but I will put somebody down here to get me some more timber quickly. And I'm not using the timber. What about my trading post? All right, so trading posts, you can do, like I was talking about, you have passive and active, right? So there's passive trading. Right now I have no trading going on. These are the different categories of things you can trade in. You can trade in construction goods, which is the stone, the planks, the roof tiles, the blocks. You can do crops, which is flax, barley, wheat, rye. This is food, so you can get fish, honey, meat, berries, bread, eggs, vegetables, apples. These are crafting materials and fuel, like grain, hides, flour, wooden parts, linen, iron ore, herbs, wool, malt, iron slab, wax. These are commodities, tools, cloaks, shoes, ale. And so in order for my tavern to work, I need ale. So this is one way that I can get ale. And then military. So remember, we're short on spears and we're short on large shields that the spearmen use. So I can turn trading on there, just say import and import. And then you just set the amount you want to have on hand. So I think I have 16 people, so that means I'm like 4 short, right? Let's check it and see. 15 people. So I have 15 spears and 15 shields out of a capacity of 36 that I could have. So I won't get more people unless I increase the number of weapons. So let's set the spears that I want to get at least 5. And then it's saying, since it's a major trade, you have to have a trade route. So this is going to cost me 70 of my wealth, which I have 612, so that's good. Establish a trade route. And then the same thing for this. We're going to do this, and it says you can't get any unless you establish a trade route. Now, see this? The trade route went up. It's now 112. And that's why those developments are very important. Because what they will do for you is, this one says the cost for establishing a new trade route, which is what I just did, is halved. So instead of 112, it would be, 56. And then this one says better deals, reducing all foreign import tariffs by half at the trading post, effectively reducing foreign import prices by 5. So yeah, when you want to import, like I'm importing this, there's a cost associated with it. So it's a 17. So it would basically reduce that by 5. Which is very helpful. Now, I think because these are passive, I don't need to have somebody working here. I think. I could be wrong. So we'll see what happens. If I don't start getting spears coming in, then that could be why. Anyway, so next time we get somebody that moves in, maybe we'll put them down here. I also got to worry about my salt deposit. So far away, that's what's taking a long time. It's got to transport everybody here. And I have 4 oxen. One is assigned to my... Oh. One is assigned to the saw pit, but I'm not using the saw pit, so I'm going to unassign him. And I'll assign one here. Yeah, that'll help. Now, I could get more. I could build another hitching post, and then I could add more oxen. Sometimes if you get into a bottleneck where things aren't happening, it's because you don't have enough oxen. I think we have enough. You can also get a horse or a mule, and that's used by the trader. You can add a horse. So as a horse and cart increases the carrying capacity to 50 goods per trip and significantly decreases journey time to nearby trade points. So I'm going to go ahead and order or build a hitching post, which is under trade. Logistics. And then I'm going to order a horse or a mule for the trader. All right, this is done now? Nope. It's just taking forever to build. I might not have enough unassigned families. They may be so busy doing everything else. I wish you could click on this and have it show you where families are. If I could see where the unassigned families are, what they're doing, that would be interesting. All right, back to the manor. There are other things I could start building, but like I need to get this settlement thing going, settlers camp, but I need more money for that, and to do that I need taxes. So let's go ahead and build the manor. I can always rebuild it and add on to it. Okay, so I want to build it. This is my main road, right? Yeah. I'll build it along the main road. This side, because I want to have space to add things to it. Not enough goods. What am I short? Timber. I'm still short timber, man. It could be that this is so far away from here that it's taking forever to do. So sometimes it's beneficial to move your logging camp closer to your trees. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it here. And extend the road to it. Oh, you can't build a bridge across this stream? Yes, you can't. It's just a little stream anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. All right, let's speed the game up. That'll help. Well, I have 3 unassigned families now, so what was I talking about? Put 1 in here. And I want to keep 1 for this. I have no wooden parts. That could be part of the problem too. I don't know what you need wooden parts for though. I don't think I need them for anything right now. But having the unassigned families is helping construction go a little faster. So I finished the burgage plots, or at least one of them. So it says I have 8 out of 10. I have enough level 2, but I need 2 more level 1 burgage plots. Level 1 or higher is what that means. It doesn't mean they have to be level 1. One coming here. One coming here. So that'll be enough. Really speed it up. See what happens. We're not in any kind of danger. Uh-oh, a bandit camp was sighted. There's one here. Okay. So let's go take out the bandits. Oh no, I only have 15 guys now, so I need to wait until I get that built up a little bit. Let's see how many spears we have. Still only have 15. So I have dedicated trade routes. I have people working. They're waiting. What are they waiting for? Another thing you sometimes will see is like the people live so far from where you have them working that it's not very efficient. So you can actually reassign families and pick a family that you want to do. Oh, we just gained a settlement level increase because those burgage plots finished. All right, so let's slow the game down. We'll go in here to check out what we have available. Okay, so in order to move up to the next level, we need 3 level 3 burgage plots. I already met the criteria for level 1 and level 2, so that's good. Let's talk about what we can do. So this is going to reduce the cost of trade routes by half. That's very, very good to have. Heavy plow is really good if you're going to be doing a lot of farming. Sheep breeding lets you raise sheep, which you can actually butcher the sheep. Maybe that's why I don't need the butcher, because I don't have any excess livestock. So maybe that was a mistake. Backyard orchards. I like to make this to the apiary and get honey. I don't need that. Would be nice to make armor in the backyard, but again, I need iron for that. I don't have iron. This is a really good one to get. The deep mining enables the building to extract resources indefinitely if placed over a rich deposit. Which that means I don't think it works for stone because you don't put the building over the deposit on stone. But to get the deep mining, you have to get charcoal burning first. So at this point, I'm debating between trade logistics and sheep breeding. Let's do sheep breeding. That's going to open. I'm doing that for the sake of this video to make some more interesting things, as opposed to just saving myself some money. So it's going to open up some additional stuff that we can do. All right. We only have 4 timber. Speed it back up. Need to get some timber so that we can build our manor. All right. Logging camp is done, but there's nobody working at it. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 people on that, 2 families on it. And we'll set the advanced work area. There. Okay, so that should happen pretty quickly. I'm also building this hitching post, which is done. So I'm going to order a horse. And then when the horse gets here, I will assign it to this trading post. I'm also going to upgrade that so I can get another oxen. Uh-oh, a family started moving in. What happened? Burger supplies cause a loss of approval. Because, yeah. All right, so I'm going to change this. I can't change it. Well, this will take any meat and make sausages. Okay, so that's okay. Oh, it's this one that you take your livestock. It takes a carcass, and you get that from your livestock. So. Mm. You can limit your production so you don't run out of resources. All right, this is built, so I need to put a family out there start getting salt. All right. We have 17 families, and we have one available living space, so I need to start increasing some of these. I thought I added a third one. Burgers plot. Oh. I guess I didn't add that extra one, so I don't like getting low on burgers plot, so let's go ahead and stick some more out. Oh no, let's focus on the manor's what I wanted to get done. So I got timber now. I have 20 timber. That's plenty. So let's go ahead and start working on that manor. I want to put it over here. Like that. And then when you start building it, you go into this castle planner, which some people like it. I'm not sure I really like it. I think I would prefer to be able to build my walls independently, build the buildings that I want, put them where I want, when I want, not having to use this castle planner to do it. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm not that familiar with it. So this is the main building. It's going to cost this much to build, 5, 20, and 15. But I also need the tax office. So I'm going to build the tax office, and we're going to add that on. Like here. And then put gate. The garrison increases the maximum retinue to 12. If I want to do that, how much does it cost me? So now it's going to be 19, 35, and 25. And that's without any walls. So if I want walls, I don't have any roads. Should probably put a road in here. I'm going to extend this road. To like so. Put a road. Oh, so it knows that it's there. So that's good. That's what I want. Okay. And maybe put a road here. Now, how do I go back to the construction? Oh, it's still building it. It says limit reached. I thought you could open up the construction thing. All right, I was just going to demolish it. Go back and do it again. Put it here at the tax office. Here. The garrison. Here. Then put walls like this. Now, build it. And commit. Oh, it said I have enough planks to do that. That's what I was afraid of. So I need to get, make my walls smaller. So reset. Oh, it has place road functioning. I didn't know that. Okay. So let's move that in. I'm still too big. This will match up. Still too much. There we go. Now I got it under. Yay. Okay, so we're going to commit. We'll let that build. And then I can start charging taxes and make money. All right, while that's going, let's go ahead and build some more burgage plots now. Only have one timber. I'm down on one plank too. So I can't really build much right now. So let's just speed this up. Let's check our trade. We have the horse, so let's go ahead and assign a livestock. What is it doing? It says I have one horse, but why is it not assigned here? Order a horse for it. I got 4 oxen and 2 horses. I don't know what the second horse is doing, but okay. So we have 2 horses. And then still I'm not getting any. Oh, I have 20 spears now, so yay. But I have to get those shields because if I don't get the shields, I can't add more people to my army. Fuel, we're at 12 months. Food's at 14 months. I have 1 extra family now. Salt is fine. That's fine. I think I'll start making saw pit. Yep. All right, my approval rating is at 66%. Let's start looking at what these families need. This family needs water. Church. Access to a wooden church or better. The church is right there. Couldn't be any easier. And there's a well right here. Increase the capacity of the well, supplying up to 50 burgage plots. So once I get 4 planks, that's what I'll do. I have 1. We got another family. Let me think about this. What should I do with this extra family? I've got people in the tannery, people in the saw pit. Maybe I just need them on the logging camp. Max it out. Because that does tend to be a bottleneck. They have a dedicated livestock. No, they don't. Now they do. I'm going to assign one here too. And then I'm going to, so that takes 2 of my oxen and dedicates them to my saw pit and my logging camp, which should really increase that production. Then that leaves 2 for general construction, which is probably okay. But we can always add another hitching post. Okay. Let's check on our manor. Slowly getting built. All right. One of the things we did was we got sheep breeding. So we can start thinking about raising livestock. Now, in order to get livestock, it's very confusing. It's a multi-step process. So you need, it's under farming, I think. So you need to have a pasture. And a pasture is the place where you're going to raise your livestock. They're going to live. They're going to grow. It's an enclosed, fenced-in area where the sheep, for now, will live. And because I have sheep breeding, they will actually make babies. So you only need a couple of sheep to start with. But you don't have any sheep to start with. All right, and so once you have a pasture and you start raising sheep, you need to have a sheep farm, because what the sheep farm will do will create wool from your sheep. All right, and in order to get sheep, you have to import sheep from a livestock trader. So then you have to go down to trade and look at this livestock trader. So to me, this is pointless. This should just be something you trade for in your normal trading post. Because if you have sheep breeding, oops, let's see what's going on. New message. We've received reports of a band of raiders roaming the nearby lands. Should we track their steps? Yes. Raiders are not good. They will destroy everything and we have to fight them. So that's where I really need to get my military built up. And they also go around, they fight the brigands, and they keep me from being able to do so. So, still only have 15. So, okay, I'm going to tell this to stop trading spears. And focus on getting me these shields. Oh, it's not getting shields because I didn't tell it to get any. Now it's going to import shields. That was a mistake. And as you can tell, I'm already starting to get all over the place because it's like, so many things to keep track of. Sheep breeding. Okay, let's focus on that. So I need to build this livestock trading post. So, okay, so back to why do I think this is wasted? Once you have sheep breeding, you only need 2 sheep to come in through the trading post because you're going to grow all your other sheep, right? So why do I need to build this building, put all this resources into doing this thing to get two dang sheep? Just add that to the regular trading post. Put it in as a way to do that. All right, so that's going to come in. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to build the pasture. While we're at this, let's remember where our fertility is. And in this, we have some fertility down here, which we're not really going to be able to access. I have a little bit right there, which I will be able to access if I clear those trees. For wheat, for flax, it's worse. Barley, it's horrible. So I can't grow anything in this plot. Maybe in this one I can. Anyway, let's just focus on sheep building for now. So, okay. In order to do the sheep building, we got to go build a pasture. And so since I don't really have anywhere that's kind of agriculturally rich, that I don't need to worry about it. So I'm going to put it down here. And you want to build it big enough to have a bunch of sheep. So this, how many plot points it is. This gives me pasture space for 20. This would give me 25. I want to get about 40 sheep. It's 33. That's good enough. Let's just do that. So it's going to build my pasture here. And then I need a sheep farm, which we'll put right next to it. Like so. And then let's go ahead and put some roads here. I'm not going to put a road there. That's good. All right. So now I'm going to have my sheep. I'm going to be able to import me some sheep. Once I get my sheep imported, they'll come over to the pasture. Because I have sheep breeding, they'll start breeding. And over a couple of years, we'll get a bunch of sheep in there. Now, I can import more than 2. I can import as many as I want put in there. Costs money. And then sheep breeding doesn't cost you anything. But it's just slow. Okay. Our manor is still... Well, the game's paused, so of course nothing's going to happen. Speed it up. I have 1 extra family. That's full. I'm going to add some more stone cutters. How much stone do I have over here? It's almost all gone, right? Yeah, once the stone is gone, then I don't need the stone cutter building anymore, and I can use those resources for something else. And tear down the building, because I won't need it. And right now I've got 755 stone, so that's another thing I can do with my trading post to get money. Let's do that. Let's go into trade, and we're going to look at stone. I'm going to say export it, and I'm going to build a dedicated trade route for that. And this tells me I have 762. How much do I want to keep on hand? Means how much do I want to sell and how much do I want to keep? Let's keep about 100 stone. And can I type in here? Yes. Let's keep that down to 100. And then it's going to start selling our stone, and we'll have a source of income coming in. What does it come in as? Regional wealth. Looks like it comes in as regional wealth, but it's only one regional wealth per unit, which is nothing, right? All right. Stuff takes time. Let's look at our housing. I have no available living space, so that's why I've got nobody moving in. Let's build some burgage plots. Slow the game down while I do this, so taking up. I have 25 timber, so I can build quite a lot. Do like that, and then I'm going to make these double plots. Now, here's one of the other things that when you get an advanced, like a backyard extension, and if you have a double family, when you add it to look at one of the advanced production things, it actually puts 2 families, so it takes 2 of them away, not just one. So. But they produce twice as much, twice as fast. So. That'll give me some more. This one's can be upgraded. This one can be upgraded. In order to get to level 3, I need a tavern supply. I need a church level 2. Church level 2, I need clay roof tiles. Do I have clay available? Right here. I have clay rich deposits. So I have that, but I don't have anybody working in it. So let's start. We're going to start producing some clay. And then I could make that clay into a deep mine and have an endless supply of clay. And I could actually make some money at that, selling roof tiles. So that's a good source of income. But in order, I need 2 development points to get that going. Suddenly it says I only have 8. I thought I had 10. Wasn't that checked a little while ago? I was sworn it was checked. Let's do some more burgage plots while we're here. Can never get too many. There's 3 more. And I could put some industry on these guys. No, it's constructing. All right, so we're going to wrap this up pretty soon. I was hoping to get this manor built, so maybe I'll just speed the game up until my manor's available. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pause the recording, go ahead and speed things up, and just come back when things have been built out. So what I'll do is while it's going, as I gain new families, I will focus on this clay pit and start getting that production going. All right, so just a quick update. We've been working on things and letting it go, and notice that these raiders are getting closer. They're down to, says they're going to be here in 55 days. So I went and took out 2 bandit camps and put the money in my treasury and used the influence to take over this next territory here as well. So now I have these 3 territories, And I went ahead and used the money that I have in my treasury to hire two mercenary groups to help me fight off these raiders when they come. And my manor still isn't quite built, so I don't get my retinue until that's done. So let's. All right, so I got my army down here now. Let's take a look at it. So I have 3 units. I have light mercenary infantry. I have spear militia. I now have 22 people in there. And I have the light mercenary spearmen. So I don't know how well this is going to do against his guys. This can be one kind of attack group and 2 more defensive groups. I need some bowmen. Where are they? They're 34. They're going to attack in like 34 days, I guess it is. And this is still not getting built. I have 2 families unassigned, which I think I want to keep for right now. Try to get some of this construction done. I don't actually know. Does anybody know? Does having more than 1 unassigned family help you if you have construction projects going on? I don't know. I thought you used to be able to look at who was doing the construction. You could see where they are, but it doesn't do that anymore. If it ever did. Maybe that could be that other game. What is it called? Farthest Frontier or something? I play that every once in a while too. All right, so I got some sheep. I bought 4 sheep through my livestock thing. So I bought 4. I had somebody working there. I don't need them working there anymore, and I don't need this building anymore because I have 4 sheep and I have sheep breeding. And it's building a sheep farm right here. I did get my clay furnaces. They're still not built yet. I've got a couple people down here working, gathering clay. I have 4 families available. I'm going to go ahead and stick one in here. Logging camp. So now I'm running out of wood down here, so I may build the forester hut. And then when it gets built, I'll put somebody in here and start putting some wood back down here. That's looking good. Mining pit. I don't really need the salt. The raiders are nearby, so okay. I just don't know where they're coming from. It says they're spotted, but where are they? I don't know. I really want to get this done. Hurry up and build my manor. Because manor lets you get a retinue. And the retinue, you can get knights and guys with like really good weapons and really good stuff to fight for you. These mercenaries are costing me 50, whatever my currency is, 50 of those things every month. So I can keep them around for 10 months, but I may get some more mercenaries because this might not be enough to beat him. So I need some ranged weapons. Let me look at that. Create new unit. Hire mercenaries. So now you know how to hire mercenaries. I have 3 different units available. These are the ravenous vultures. They're well-disciplined fighters. For an unknown reason, they discarded the sword and only used maces and axes as weapons of choice. No bowmen. This is a reformed band of outlaws, sporting fashionable green hats for which they are known. And they cost 90. And it's 2 swords groups and a archer group. This is the origin of the goose is vague. A lot of members used to be broke farmers. Practically anyone can join this company as long as they do not fear death. So they're cheap, but they have bowmen, so... Alright, so I went and hired the green caps. And so I signed the contract. And they're going to start out... That's them here. Go ahead and bring them in here too. Now it's 13 days until they start. So I have a pretty big army now. And the only bandit camp was sighted. Oh, shit. Alright, so we just found a bandit camp. And we're taking out the bandit camp. What are they doing? Put the money in my treasury. And let's go ahead and get these guys moving here. I don't see the Raiders, but the Raiders are going to be here in 4 days, so. I thought they usually showed up on the map. Generic storage is full. It says 1 day until the Raiders are here. Okay. So, I don't know. Let's just wait and see. Enemy unit has been spotted. Where? Enemy unit has been spotted. Oh, here he comes. There they are right there. Alright, so I got Raiders coming in from the northeast. And I want to fight them on the high ground. Let's go right here. It's like they're just marching along. This is spearmen. Here. Infantry here. Infantry here. Infantry here. Spearmen here. Where's my bowman? There's my bowman. The bowman back here. Spread out like that. Tell them to stand their ground. Oh. They're over here. Looks like they're going to come up this way. Spearmen. Infantry. No, I don't want the infantry. I want the infantry here. Spearmen. Here. Spearmen. Here. Stand your ground. Oh, don't stop. No, no, stop. All right, we got the battle going. We got our archers in the back shooting people. We've got our infantry and our spearmen engaging people up here on the front lines. And already they're running away. And I gained a lot of influence because I chased them away. I beat them. The raiders are gone. Wasn't that difficult. It's because I had a lot of mercenaries. These guys didn't even fight. All right. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and claim this land. And now I'm going to tell these guys, disband, disband. And I got 22 versus 18. I don't know where these guys came from. I thought they ran away. I'm still fighting one group, but we're winning. And push forward. Run away! Bye. Huzzah! 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 Okay. I think that's all of them. And now I can disband that unit. So I beat the raider. And I'm capturing the fourth and final domain. Still don't have my manor built. But we're getting there. I got my sheep. This is going to be my sheep farm. All right, so we whooped his butt. So now I can start working on getting my what do you call it? Settlers camp. Yay, we got the region. Yay, we got the region. Let's build a settlers camp and we'll put it in this last region down here. Food is here. Iron is there. Berries are there. So let's put it like right here. Oh no, that's not iron. Iron's here. So iron, food, food. Yeah, let's put it right here. And between them. Right there. Town. Oh, you can build bigger ones? Mining village. Looks like you can only do this one, but it looks like you're going in the future. You'll be able to do a farming village, a forest village, a mining village. And you can do it with better than modest starting supplies. So this is the only thing it seems we have the ability to do right now, so we'll go ahead and confirm it. And that's there. And it's just like you started the game before. So you're going to come in here and you're going to build a logging camp. And put it up here. And I'll connect that road. That. So get the logging camp built. Start going after these food sources, which would be going to gather some berries. And get the meat from here. And probably need to do a woodcutter somewhere over here. And we'll do a granary. Granary. Storehouse. At least that'll get it started because we're going to run out of timber and I've got to get this thing built to get timber on. So. And I could go ahead and set up settlers camps in these two regions as well. But I'm not going to for right now. Hey, our manor finished. All right, so there's our manor. And I think at this point I'm gonna end the videos for this. I think it will be done. I may come back and touch this again in a little while just to see what it looks like. But because I have this, I can build my retinue now. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna create a retinue, and do that in my military. And there's my retinue. I can do retinue customization. So these are the different units that you can have. So you can improve their I don't forget how to do this. So you have 5. You can have 24 members in your retinue. I have 5. So if I could do recruit men at arms, what does this do? These are the different units. These are my, okay, so I got 5 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can upgrade their armor. I can upgrade their armor by importing it, or I can do this locally, pay half price buying from the local armorers. But I don't have any local armorers. If I want to do that by importing, it's going to cost me 34. So these are the different units. So these guys are halberdiers. These guys, I don't know what they are. Promote one of your citizens to your retinue. Locked in early access. Pay from your treasury to hire a retainer who already owns basic military equipment. So I don't know what this does. Oh, it adds another slot. That's how you get more slots. So this is a men-at-arms, and this is, yeah, okay. How do you get them to pick different weapons? That's the part I don't understand. Oh. Huh? He has Gambasan, he has a sword, and he has halberd. So I have 6 units now. I'm very confused. I don't know what I'm doing. I want to upgrade his armor. Oh, I see. Come back and look at me. There we go. So these guys have halberdiers, and I'm going to upgrade their armor. Say I don't know what I'm doing. This is how much it costs. Weapons. Helmet. Accessories. I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't know what I'm doing. Upgrade. 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 Let's just customize. Oh, it's just personalized. You can change the colors and stuff like that too. Okay. So I upgraded everything. Except for this guy. I'm going to upgrade those. I don't have enough money. Okay, so close. Yeah, I only have 18. Okay. That's why I couldn't upgrade them all. But now I've got 6 guys in my retinue. If I were to deploy that, you could see what they look like. I think it's 6 individual men. Yeah, it is. There's 6 guys in there. So I could add up to 24 guys by doing that. But I don't need them deployed right now, so I'm going to... What do you mean I can't? Where are they? Where are they? There they are. Well, game's paused. All right, so there they are. That's my 6 dudes. I thought I was putting together like an army, but I'm not. There's 6 different guys with 6 different weapons. So if I come back up here... Yeah, so there they are. And they're badasses. So they fight really, really well. Right? Anyway, so yeah, disband them, and then you can customize them some more. So if I want to recruit, it costs 50 of my treasury to recruit another person. But I'm not going to, so. All right. So they have nothing to do right now because they're just retainers. I think it costs me money every month to have them or something. Again, the game is paused. Whee! Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and we'll take a walkthrough of our village as it is right now. And here we go. This is our manor. That's our retinue coming back. Yep. They're going to go stay in the house. Yo, dude, what's up? Oh, yeah, taxes. So I have my taxes. How do I do that? I forget. Royal tax, king's favor, influence, treasury. How do I gain taxes? Maybe it's automatic. Oh, here we go. Amount of money owned by the residents of this region. It is the primary currency used in the trading post. Can be spent on backyard extension or converted to treasury via the Manor Taxes panel. Manor Taxes panel. Manor Taxes panel. Where the hell is the Manor Taxes panel? There. So, okay, you can do tithe, which is a percentage of surplus food that is given to the church in return for influence. So that's a way to gain steady influence. I also think if you have people working in the church, you gain influence. I think that was what I read. So I could start converting food into influence, but I don't really need any more influence. I've already conquered everything, right? And then land tax is collected from regional wealth, which lets me, I'm just going to put like a 10%. Predicted approval losses, -6. Nah, I'm not going to tax anybody now unless I need it. And I only need it if I want to increase my army. And I don't have any threats right now, so it's kind of pointless. Church, we can upgrade if we get tiles. So I need to get my tiles going, which is here. I don't have anybody working in there, so let's put a couple people working there. Let's go ahead and add one more person down here to the clay pot. And sheep farm, we're going to put somebody working in the sheep farm, which is going to get us wool. All right. So let's start our journey. Let's start our journey down here by the clay pit. There we are. Inside this mountain valley. A clay pit over there. Anything built out here yet? Okay. There's our sheep. Let's go check out the sheep. So sheep. As we take a nice little tour around town. I'll start working on getting some of these advanced industry things going on in my backyard extensions. So market. What's up? How's it going? I did put a forester down because I want to start planting trees over where I've got my timber industry going. These are my stables. This is my butcher. I need villagers to add these backyard extensions, the advanced ones. So I don't want to put everybody to work doing stuff. I need to get some clay pots so I can upgrade my church. I also wanted to upgrade my well. Let's just pick one. Where am I? I think I'm up here somewhere. Okay, there's my well. Upgrade my well. I need 10 clay roof tiles, and I don't have any roof tiles. Why don't I have roof tiles? I put people down there. Requires refueling. New fuel stockpile. Getting fuel supplies, getting fuel supplies. He's praying. All right, so I have 3 available living spaces. Do I have any burgage plots that I can, yes, expand? Upgrade. Food supply, I have 11 months. Fuel, 17 months. That's not finished being built yet. See how it's cleaned out all these trees? So I probably need to move that here. This is where I could grow stuff too, so let's clean some of that out. Here. I had to do that because I couldn't scroll to the right because of OBS, so I had to make sure I have this selected so that I can scroll to the right. All right, you're probably bored to death at this point, so anyway, our village is coming along, but we need to get these clay tiles going, the roof tiles, so I can upgrade my church. What else do they need? They need a tavern. I need barley or malt, and I don't have either one. Clothing I'm going to get soon once I get the supply of wool going. For that you need... I got this already. That turns hides into leather. This takes wool and turns it into yarn. I don't have flax, so I can't do that. So let's go ahead and build this up here by the tannery. At least so that I can start making... That'll give me that. I can start importing ale. Commodities, ale. How much money do I have? 340. I don't have... I'm gonna rip... This is gonna cost me so much. Let's not do that. Let's look at maybe barley. Barley's only going to cost me 80. Malt costs me 160. And then it's 14 for each unit. Barley is 12 per unit. Ale, I don't know until I get this going. And I don't want to spend 320 to do that, so let's just do barley. I can build a malt house. And then let's set this to, I don't know, 50? which is going to cost me a lot. It's spread out over time. Maybe not 50. Let's do 30. Just to get some supply of barley coming in. And then I will need to build a malt house. So next to that. So that'll get me malt. And from malt, I can make ale. To make ale, I need a brewery. And you put a brewery as a backyard. These, they're all upgrading. I could do a brewery right here. I need 2 families available to do that. Plot level too low. Is it a plot level too low? It's not big enough plot level? Really? Okay. What else can I make? Let's do... Oh, I don't have enough families. So. They'll take... I want to start making clothing too, but that's going to take me some more families. I only have 2 burgage plots available, but I'm getting some more here. Let's throw down some more level 1 burgage plots. Up here. Let's put some down here. I don't want to get too close to my hunting grounds. What over here? Look at that. It's a single family, double family, doors. Let's just do them all as single. One double, one double. They're all single. It's all right. I need some of them. Okay, well, I'm not gonna end the video series. I'm gonna keep the video series. We'll do one more video, but I'm gonna stop this one. This is really long. So you guys are probably bored to death. So the next thing we'll work on is, in the next video, we will work on improving our industry, getting a variety of backyard extensions done, and working on getting our level 3 buildings going. So for that, we need to get this church upgraded. We need to get a tavern built. So I can go ahead and tell it to build the tavern. It's not going to really... Where's that at? There's the tavern. I was going to put the tavern up here, but I already used that space. So right here. Get the tavern here. So it'll get around to building that eventually. That's fine. I don't have anything to make. I don't have a brewery and I don't have a malt house yet. But those are the things we need. So we need church level 2, so I need roof tiles for that. Tavern supply, tavern is there. So I need barley, malt, ale. And then clothing supply, I need a second kind of clothing, which I can start putting in some backyard extensions for that. And also, because I'm going to have wool will be turned into that. So I think we're good. All right, so I appreciate you watching. So the next video, we'll focus on doing that, and then we're going to end this one here. And I appreciate you guys watching this. If you do like this, make sure you like the video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to keep watching this crazy nonsense. have any suggestions or tips for me, because I'm not an expert on playing this game, I'm just having fun, leave them in the comments, and we'll talk to you guys next time.